Hi trainers, today we're going to be talking about Tsareena, who is set to release on the 9th of December, and it seems that it will be free for everyone who logs in for this event. With that, I'm super excited for her release and everyone will be able to have a chance to see if they like her or not, so that is very fun. I wanted to make this video and together we can try to predict her moves, and with that I will also give you some builds that may work with Tsareena, since I'm sure a lot of you will be wondering what to build on her when she is released. I'm Teeds, I played MOBAs for over 9 years and my goal is to help you become the very best like no one ever was. Disclaimer, this is just theory and predictions. It is not 100% accurate. We will know what move it is exactly when she is released, and all the information in this video is based on official Pokemon descriptions. So I used Bulbapedia for this and I was on her page. I looked through all her moves and I kept it to what she can learn, although I don't know if Pokemon Unite kind of goes out of their way to give moves that Pokemon can't learn in the main series, since it's not 100% accurate in Pokemon Unite. But yeah, that's what I went with. They seem to adjust the moves to fit the game as well. So if you have another answer that is different to the one I have come up with, feel free to share that in the comments down below. Tsareena is a grass type Pokemon and does have a 3-stage evolution line. It is possible we will also see her as, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, so I apologize, Bounsweet. It is super cute. I really hope it makes it to the game. And then the evolution after that is, again, not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Steenie? They only showed 4 moves in the trailer and the Unite move, so it's possible that these 4 moves in the trailer may be the movesets you get to choose between, and we may have not seen what her starter moves are yet, because maybe they are on her possible pre-evolutions. Okay, let's get into the moves based on the trailer. First off, her basic attacks. Tsareena's basic attacks seem to be a chain of 3, left kick, a left kick, and then a high kick, which may be a boosted attack. It seems to have an effect on the target hit. The first move, she dashes through an enemy, knocks back, kicking them back into her original position, and it seems to stun them as well. This does reposition you as well, so if you're kicking the enemy towards your side of the map, this puts you in a possible bad position, but it does set up very well on your team. It really depends on the situation. But yeah, this may possibly be Drop Kick, although it doesn't really fit the animation, but I will explain that more in the Unite moves section. However, I have looked at all her moves and I just couldn't find one that was similar to what happens here, so this possibly just may be Drop Kick. Drop Kick deals damage and lowers the target's attack by 1 stage. That is the effect in the official games. Description wise, the user lands an intense kick of tropical origins on the target. But for Tsareena, she has another description on her page where it says she jumps up into the air and kicks the opponent. When this move hits, a burst of flower petal shaped energy is released. None of that happens in this move, but I really just can't figure out what this is. So if you have a different answer, please let me know in the comments down below. The second move, and I do think this is a separate move, I'm not 100% sure again, but it could be all in one move together, but I think it's a separate move, and I think this is Stomp. So she jumps in the air, slamming down in an area of effect around her and stunning enemies in the radius. A description of the move is Stomp inflicts damage and has a 30% chance of causing the target to flinch, so that might be the stun or the flinch here, but yeah, it seems like it's going to be Stomp. Steenie, the evolution before turning into Tsareena, will have to know this move to be able to evolve into Tsareena, which makes me believe that this really is just Stomp. The third move I believe is Triple Axle. She spins 3 times. She will be kicking while spinning and that will deal damage each spin. This move is described as hitting the target 3 times per use. Its base power will increase with each successive strike, which means if you miss a strike, the move will end. Although this is an ice move, there is nothing said about it slowing the enemy or anything. But yeah, I wonder if Pokemon Unite will keep it how it is in this description, like will they make the move end once you miss a strike, or will they just keep it going, since in the trailer, Tsareena does hit all 3 strikes on Greninja. The fourth move I have, and this one also took me a very long time to figure out, is Grassy Glide. So she dashes in a line, gains a shield, and it seems that the enemy will receive dot damage of some sort, or it just possibly is a slow, since Greninja does seem to be slowed here. Grassy Glide's description is, Grassy Glide inflicts damage if grassy terrain is in effect and the user is grounded upon its execution. This move priority is to increase by 1. Some people also think this is Trop Kick due to the green foot in Trop Kick and in this move. It seems to be the only move that shows this green kick mark, but again, this also just doesn't fit Tsarena's Trop Kick description, so I was just really confused. In Sword and Shield, it does say gliding on the ground, the user attacks a target, which she does do in this trailer, which is why I think it is Grassy Glide. Grounded could possibly be similar, but maybe change for Pokemon Unite if it's some sort of slow. So yeah, the only two moves that I'm pretty I guess iffy about are these two moves, the first move and the fourth move, so I would really love your input on these, on what you think it could be. Now, moving on to the Unite move, it seems to be called Queen Aerial, based on the Japan and Korean Twitter. I'm not sure if this is a translation issue, but both Twitters, which are different languages, both said Queen Aerial. When looking at this animation, initially I thought it was Trop Kick because it fits the Trop Kick description well. Tsareena jumps into the air and kicks the opponent. When the move hits, a burst of flower petal shaped energy is released. That part doesn't happen, but she jumps in the air and kicks the opponent. The only two moves that have her jumping into the air is the move I think it is Stomp, and then this Unite move. It would be strange if Tsareena did not have this move in the game because it is her signature move, so I really don't know if one of them is her move or not. Maybe this is also Trop Kick but changed because the Unite moves in Pokemon Unite don't always seem to be, I've checked a lot of them and they don't seem to actually be an official move from the main series, so Pokemon Unite does make some changes with that. The Pokemon I did check just to make sure was Cramorant, Gengar and Wigglytuff. Their Unite moves don't seem to exist in the main series, so it might actually just be called Queen Aerial. But I don't know, maybe it's Queen Aerial but it's just like Trop Kick changed to Queen Aerial. Charizard's Unite move is called Seismic Slam, but in Bulbapedia it is Seismic Toss. So yeah, I think they just maybe change things about the Unite move, but again, I'm not 100% sure. If you have any other possible theories for the moves, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, now for the builds that I think would work on Tsareena. I think Tsareena will deal physical attacks based on her stats in the main series, but again, this is not true for all the Pokemon in Pokemon Unite, but I think it's likely to be physical. I want to talk about one item that is Buddy Barrier first, which is a fantastic item. I use it on almost all of the Pokemon I play, and it really helps you stay in fights for longer due to its massive shield. However, Buddy Barrier usually activates when you activate your Unite move for 5 seconds, and Tsareena does spend more time of her Unite move in the air. She doesn't seem to be targetable, so when you land, you won't really have much time with that shield. The 600 health is nice if you have it leveled up, since she seems to be a Pokemon that is super in there, or if you want to shield your allies from the passive. She could still take damage in this Unite move, again I'm not 100% sure, but if she isn't, you won't have that shield benefit for as long because she is in the air. I'm really going in blindly here because I don't know her stats yet, but this is for those who just want to jump into the game with Tsareena to try her out, because it will take some time for the YouTubers and content creators to make some builds and have it all out when she is released, so you can just use this as, I guess, a guideline for now. Okay, so the 7 items I have for Tsareena, depending on what she does. Muscle Band for her basic attacks. Her attack speed does seem pretty fast. Razor Claw, depending on her cooldowns, since Razor Claw benefits more for those who have shorter cooldowns, since you can proc it more. Scope Lens, depending on her crit rate and chance. Attack Weight with a Score Shield, such a classic combo. Buddy Barrier, possibly, depending on what you want it for. So if you want that extra 600 health if you have it leveled up, or if you want that shield for your allies, or just even the shield after you land. Maybe they'll be holding their moves and tanking some damage after you land is pretty good too. So yeah, they're the 7 items I'm leaning onto of Tsareena so far based on what I know. Here are some of the build combinations I have come up with for Tsareena, but if you have one, please let me know in the comments down below. We could go Score Shield, Attack Weight as the core items, and then go with Muscle Band, Scope Lens, or Razor Claw. This is a classic attack weight combo with Score Shield. It is a very aggressive build. Another build you can go if you want more survivability is Focus Band, Buddy Barrier, paired up with either Muscle Band, Scope Lens, or Razor Claw. And if you want something that is just so high in damage, you could go Razor Claw, Scope Lens, and Muscle Band. This one is purely damage of no reliant on stacks. You could also replace one of these items for Focus Band if you want the health regen, or with Body Barrier if you want more health, survivability, shield, etc. Okay, so that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know any of your theories or your builds that you're going to try on Tsareena. I would love to know in the comments down below. I'm so excited for another all-rounder in Pokemon Unite. It was very much due, so yeah. And I have a second channel if you want to subscribe to that. It will be linked down below. I love you trainers so much. I'll see you trainers tomorrow for the next one. Bye!